the heart of a car, which is its engine, really translate to the soul? It's an interesting question considering we have three cars with very similar engines coming from the same automaker, and we want to see how different they really are. Hi, this is Nathan Adlin for TFLcar.com, and I'm standing in front of the 2011 Infiniti M37F. And what's interesting about this car is that it has one of the most sought after, best built V6 engines of the past several decades. Actually, this engine is older than time because it's the VQ series, which was introduced in 1994. Now, the interesting thing is we have a couple cars that have this type of engine in it, but they're different cars. I wonder what Sarah is driving.
Sarah Lacey with TFLcar.com. I've brought with me today an Infiniti Fx35, which has the same venerated V6 engine that Nathan's has, although slightly tweaked. But I wonder what Roman's brought today.
I've got the 370Z, which has basically the same engine that Nathan's and Sarah's car have, except this one, well, this V6 is up about 332 horsepower, so a little bit more. But let's take all three of them for a ride and see if the heart of the car is really the engine. Here's the best part. I've got the lightest car with the biggest engine. 332 horsepower in a car that weighs, well, nothing really. And listen to this engine note. I love the power this engine puts out, but my problem is that engine note. It just sounds loud and rough. So does this engine match the character of the car? You know, if a sports car is defined by the engine, by the heart, then yeah, this car has a very powerful, very strong heart. As you can tell, we're in Nathan's car right now, and of course this is a luxury car, so this engine is being put more to powering a luxury car. Nathan, what do you think of this car? What do you think of this use of the engine in this car?
The actual performance derived from the VQ engine is really good and is world class. Acceleration is fantastic. This is an all-wheel drive car, and there's no lag. It just goes right now. It's a good power source for the car. There are a few problems. I can't stand the way it sounds. But you know what? That's part of the car, I understand.
Alright, now we're in Sarah's car, and as you can tell, Nathan's in the back in the baby seat. So Sarah, once again, same engine, different car. This is an SUV crossover type of car. How does this engine feel in this car?
And in this car, I feel like I get a throaty sound. I get the immediate response that Nathan was talking about, but it's still a little cush. It's not overly aggressive.
How about overall excitement? Does the engine match the style of this, sporty crossover?
Absolutely. I do hear a throaty rumble, and I like that. I like feeling like the engine is listening to me and I'm listening to the engine.
These three cars have the same engine family. They all come from the VQ series, and on the face of it, they're very similar.
With three different cars, though, these engines have vastly different personalities and vastly different behaviors.
Yeah, so that's pretty remarkable. Three different cars, one engine, yet three different souls.
I'm Nathan Adlin.
I'm Sarah Lacey.
And I'm Roman Micah, reporting for TFLcar.com.